This process of working much more closely with the creator of this universe and the person whose work inspired all of us as we made those movies. It was marvellous being close to that sort of font of creativity and imagination and energy. And that's what was particularly interesting and exciting, that it was working with Joe, developing the screenplay, shaping the screenplay and getting it to the point we got it to before we started shooting. Newt Scamander has been travelling the world with a suitcase and collecting rare, endangered, beautiful, exotic, highly dangerous beasts. He studies them. He wants to make sure that they don't become extinct, and he keeps them all in his case. And he turns up in New York with this case, and unfortunately some of them get out. And Newt is unique in the sense that he is one of the very few, if the only wizard, who believes that these creatures have a place in the wizarding world and they should be valued and cherished and appreciated. And everybody else thinks he's nuts. Inevitably you start with a really broad list, and then as you start to kind of imagine the character and sort of live with him for a little bit, the list kept getting shorter, and it all kind of led to Eddie, basically. I would say what he has in spades is this soul. He has a real soulfulness as an actor. And I love the idea of Eddie doing funny stuff, because he'd done all this lovely serious stuff. And I wanted to make sure he could be funny, and he can be funny. So once we got Eddie, it was just about fitting the world around him. We asked, would you come to New York with us, and would you spend a weekend in a hotel room meeting lots of other actors who are all going to be up for these different roles, Jacob, Queenie, Tina, and would you mind just doing scenes with them? Because for me it was about the chemistry of putting the right person with Eddie, and he was so sweet. He spent 48 hours in a hotel room doing the same scene, say with Jacob, with 5 different actors over a period of 10 hours. And he was extraordinary, and out of that we were able to clearly see who was right for Jacob, who was right for Queenie, because what defined whether or not they were right, which actor was right, was not just their skill as an actor, but how the chemical reaction was with Eddie, how that partnership, how that chemistry worked. I have a very calm, very methodical way of working. I know exactly what I want to try and achieve. I know what I feel, and I always have to be true to that. So that's what I try and realise when I direct, and in the things that I develop moment to moment in the script and in the movie as we make it. And I have a very quiet, measured way of dealing with actors. I'm always trying to pull the best out of them.